Happy New Year, guys. My name is ESO and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas. Here is an adoring fan that my girlfriend drew for me. She actually also made me a record of the Oblivion soundtrack that's hand custom pressed and you can't buy it anywhere. So I had a great Christmas, guys. You know, top that gift, okay? But anyway, today's video, guys, I want to talk to you about the Elder Scrolls Beyond Skyrim, which is basically a massive mod project where these people are trying to port in the whole of the Elder Scrolls game, a little bit like the Elder Scrolls map you can see behind me from the Elder Scrolls Online. They're trying to make each province and put it into the Skyrim game engine, and they're handcrafting everything, handcrafting new quests, everything you can think of. They've already made one called Beyond Bruma, but in this episode I want to look at the project as a whole, and I want to also talk a little bit about a new trailer called Beyond Skyrim Morrowind, the New North announcement trailer, and that was released just yesterday. So I want to show you guys this for those of you that aren't familiar with the project, and you guys can tell me if you should be excited for this or not, because I think this trailer is really good. Here we go.
I wouldn't want to go there if it weren't business, Outlander. But drakes are drakes. Ever since the Red Year, House Redoran's been colonising all those islands, from Bleak Rock to Sheogorath. Never was there a more weather-beaten place. They call it the New North.
Wow, it looks amazing. And as you can see, I'll show you exactly the location of where this is going to take place in a moment and explain the backstory behind it. But as you can see, you know, like, the landscaping looks as good as you're going to find in any Elder Scrolls game, if not better. You know, and in some of the quests as well, they've done such a fantastic job.
Of course, it's good work there. We wouldn't be heading that way otherwise. Anywhere anyone is trying to build, working may have a place. I'm sure an adventurer like you wouldn't hurt for work either. There's no shortage of dangers out there in want of a steady nerve and a keen blade. But I can't tell you to be careful enough. There are worse things too, if you look too closely.
These dungeons look
careful
epic.
And keep your wits sharp. So, how about it, Outlander? We've a bunk for one more. Care to join us?
I already love the introduction to the quest line, and the soundtrack is insanely good. And they've got new weapons, completely new 3D models, new enemies, kind of ash zombie there, which makes sense, you know, everything's covered in ash from the Red Year when the Red Mountain exploded. All the people evacuated to these islands here and clearly built new settlements. Sheogorath, by the way, is named after Sheogorath, if you guys are wondering. Wonder if they delved into the story behind that. So there you have it, the New North. And now, guys, let me show you where this is on the map just for... So this is Morrowind. This is the Red Mountain here, and obviously it exploded during the time where Skyrim's based. And north of Morrowind we have Sheogorath. It's a series of little islands just up here in the north. And you have lots of other locations here, including a few Dwemer ruins as well, and a major city. But you saw some of those things, you know, like these towers, for example, on the map here. You can see just there. We saw some of those things in the trailer, so you can already see where things are located. And it gets me excited, guys. It really does, especially when I know the Elder Scrolls 6 is so far away. And if you guys haven't already seen the quality of the quest that you're going to be playing in this mod, check out my playlist of my live stream of Beyond Skyrim Bruma. I might actually be revisiting it soon if you guys want another Let's Play a more tailored Let's Play, because they've been adding some new quests and stuff to the game, to that new mod. So I might actually go back to it and play it again because it was really good. But now I want to show you guys another thing to be excited about, which is basically the Beyond Skyrim Development Diary. So we're going to watch this together now, and it's going to give us an idea of the whole project for those of you that don't know. And they are still recruiting people to help out with this project, help out with voice acting and stuff like that on their Discord as well, I believe. So you can go and check that out. I'll link it down below in the description for you guys to see.
The Beyond Skyrim teams have been hard at work over the past few months as we continue to bring the world of Tamriel to life. We know you all want to see a glimpse at what we've been up to, however, and we want to update you as regularly as possible. To that end, welcome to the first Beyond Skyrim Dev Diary.
So you can see it's like a work in progress now. Some of these things look quite finished though. I've not seen this video yet, by the way. Just thought I'd watch it with you because it's, you know, you guys get to see my reaction, my excitement.
After the success of the developer stream back in September, the Roscrea team has been hard at work on the archipelago, with every department making rapid progress. The first pass landscaping of the island is nearly complete, with just a few small areas left to be created. In the new year, the focus will switch to perfecting the existing landscaping, readying it for eventual release. Our writers have also been hard at work, getting the various quests and characters the player will encounter fully written and ready to enrich the world.
You can see, you know, like this is, they get their lore bang on. This is Roscrea, the island where the giants supposedly hail from, and you've got all these giant tusks here from some kind of whales, and the upturned boats here have been made into houses, which makes sense. Could even be a reference to Ysgrimar's companions when they ventured over to Skyrim through the Sea of Ghosts. The Roscrea, by the way, is located north of Skyrim, beyond the Sea of Ghosts, just in the middle of the sea, basically. And then there's another island beyond that called Atmora, I think it's called, and that's another location they're working on. The one issue I have with this project, and every single Skyrim mod project, really, my one gripe with them, is that they always seem to spread themselves so thinly. And it's like everything is being developed very slowly, you know, layer upon layer. And if they could just concentrate on like one province at a time, then maybe they would get things out faster.
It's kept our scripters very busy as they start to bring the island to life. And in order to playtest this content, significant progress has been made on nav meshing with most of the major towns and villages completed. Our artists have also been busy creating a plethora of new assets, and they have been working with the Atmora team to share the workload and create a consistent ancient Nordic heritage. Of particular note are concept art for new equipment and the Roscrean Draugr kit. We have also made great strides in creating the Roscrean language used by the natives, both the living and the undead.
What? That's crazy.
Cyrodiil has continued to progress rapidly following the release of Beyond Skyrim Bruma, bolstered by new recruits across all departments. Level designers have nearly reached a stage of first pass completion on the region of Calavia, while new tree and foliage assets, the product of both tireless work internally and gracious asset sharing from the Skyblivion and Enderal projects, have allowed us to rework existing regions, such as the Great Forest, to achieve greater visual fidelity, and also begin work on entirely new regions, such as the swampy Blackwood. Numerous cities are currently in development at a level design stage, including Coral, Breville, and Skingrad, while other cities are in art development, including the bustling port of Anvil, and the sprawling capital of the Empire, the Imperial City. Composer Daniel Wren continues work on new music with updated equipment and mixing techniques. Writing has nearly completed work on both Breville and Skingrad, as well as numerous other locales. And we've begun shortlisting our fully fledged companion characters.
Wow.
Cyrodiil is busier than ever.
Look at that, man. That just looks incredible. It gives me like Oblivion vibes, but seeing it with the updated graphics is like... Oh.
Progress on the Iliac Bay project continues apace, with the audio department nearing the last mile of production for the Three Kingdoms pre-release soundtrack.
That's
After
cool.
1 year fully dedicated to composing music for the region, the team has exceeded its original goals, with over 3 hours of music already drafted for the regions of High Rock, Hammerfell, and the Abyssinian Isles. The team has compiled more than 60 tracks that complement each region. The 2D art department continues to develop concepts for creatures and architecture needed for the provinces of High Rock and Hammerfell. In particular, Yoku concepts and the Whites, a variety of undead unique to High Rock, are significant accomplishments.
Just so you know, this project's are all being done for free, just like fans of the series, like handcrafting things, because they just absolutely love it. And it's it's just amazing that, you know, people have gone to that effort to create these types of things for us, and it's all free. So, you know, if you are willing to donate or want to support these mod projects, I know there are ways of doing so, and you guys can check out the Discord again and ask about it if you're interested in doing that. But I'm just so blown away and impressed by the attention to detail and amount of effort that's gone into this, because I think, you know, especially when you compare it to, I just didn't feel like any love was really put into Fallout 76. In terms of from like the landscape design, it was fantastic. You know, the game had a great landscape design. Lots of new assets were added from Fallout 4, but also added beyond that as well, and new enemies as well, even though they all felt quite similar to fight. But I look at this and I just think, Fallout 76, man, it's almost like there's no passion in that. Whereas this, you can feel the passion. You can see the detail in like the landscaping, and some of it's even a work in progress, obviously, but it speaks for itself, doesn't it, really?
Accomplishments. The 2D team is working closely with the 3D modeling team, which is hard at work making those concepts a reality. The Yoku tile set used in places such as the city of Hegeth and ancient Redguard ruins dotted across Hammerfell has seen great strides toward completion. Exterior landscaping is in the polishing phase, and soon more dungeon work will begin as new tile sets become available. Thanks very much for your patience as we proceed toward completion of 3 Kingdoms. The Atmora team continues to make speedy progress in bringing to life the Lost Continent in the north. 2 major areas of the Atmoran continent, the Fjord and the Staglands, have been completed, while other areas have been further enhanced and polished. Progress has been made on quest content too. The last few months have seen the team continue the implementation of 5 main quest chapters, as well as a number of side quests. One of the custom armor sets is almost completed, and the writing team have been steadily creating a wide assortment of in-game texts to provide added narrative flavor to your journey through this desolate wasteland. The custom Atmoran weather system is turning out to be stunningly unique, something we can't wait to show off further. Likewise, we are very happy with the original soundtrack, which is nearing completion. Underpinning much of our recent progress has been some great concept artwork for the Atmoran creatures and people, which inspires us all to keep working hard to bring this Beyond Skyrim chapter closer to fruition.
It must be really hard just to carry on working on something with no gratification from anyone else.
Over on the Elsweyr team, 2018 has seen significant progress in landscaping the northern region of Anequina, which is nearly complete. However, this is only a rough first pass, being heavily work in progress with many placeholder assets, and as such...
But you can see, you know, they've come from this, and they make these amazing landscapes that you see here, and, you know, they start off with, like, literally nothing, and just this stuff is made from these amazing art pieces that they do. Oh, it's just like seeing the developments actually, like, it shows you how much work's gone into this. So I'm really impressed with that.
And as such, there's a lot of work and refinement still to come. That being said, it's exciting to see the sands and steppes of Elsweyr come to life for the first time. With the help of a new composer, progress has restarted on our original soundtrack, and we look forward to you hearing more of it in the near future. Our art department has been working diligently to realize the interiors and exteriors of the ancient lunar temples that are hidden away in the wilds of Elsweyr. Our art department is focusing on the exterior assets for the Anequinan cities of Rimmen and Riverhold, as well as assets for the wandering traders and clans of Elsweyr, such as yurts and carriages. Last but not least, we've been hard at work bringing the varied Khajiit fur stock to life, starting with the mighty Senshi in their elaborate saddles.
What?
Black Marsh is still in the early pre-production stages of development, so we don't have any screenshots and the like to share. But hopefully this concept art will give you a tantalizing taste at the home of the Argonians, all the same.
So that is basically the whole development story up till now of the Beyond Skyrim project. I'll link all their details down below, and I think, you know, if you guys want to support this project, it's going to be coming out before the Elder Scrolls 6, at least I hope so. At least we all hoped so. So fingers crossed for that. But if you guys do like what you see here, go right now and download Beyond Skyrim Bruma. It's already out on the Nexus. It's been updated a lot with new quests, I think, since I last played it. So go and check it out. And if you like it, leave an endorsement, maybe even a donation as well to help support this project, because a lot of people are working on it. And maybe you can even offer your assistance as well. Now, if you guys are, struggling to mod your game with new graphics and bring it into 2019, check out my mod list down below in the description. Me and my friend Ultimate Immersion have made a whole mod list and an installation tutorial for new players for both Skyrim, Fallout. We're going to be doing one for Witcher, Oblivion, and pretty much all Bethesda games and more in the future. So stay tuned for that. You can check out the website and obviously subscribe to the channel if that's what you're interested in. But I think, to be honest, I look at these mods and I think more effort has been put in by the community to Bethesda's games than I saw Bethesda put into Fallout 76. Which is why, to be honest, Fallout 76, to be honest, just made me sad. More than, I know people were angry at the fact that it wasn't a good game, but I'm just sad. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. You can also follow me on Twitch as well, where I play other games. And I'm going to be doing a Dark Souls playthrough soon. I might have a few highlights on the channel just for fun, really, because I want to do something different. And it's, 2019 now. It's the time of change and stuff. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Have a fantastic new year. And I hope you do well at whatever you focus on.